Yo, what is up everyone? Cedric here and you're watching my channel Passport Said. So you're probably considering taking your drone into Mexico and wondering what the protocol is for getting your drone through Mexican custom. Now, just like you, before I took my drone into Mexico, I had the very same question, and no matter how much research I did, I couldn't seem to come up with a concrete answer. Now, as of today, I've taken my drone into Mexico twice, and each of those occasions were a bit different. So in this video, I wanted to share with you my experience on getting your drone or my drone into Mexico on both of those occasions. Now, the first time I got my drone into Mexico, I traveled by air and landed in Oaxaca. After going through immigration, we were asked to run our bags through the x-ray machine. When my bag came out, the lady working the checkpoint started asking me questions about my bag. Now, she spoke very little English and I speak very little Spanish. So using Google Translate, I learned that she was telling me that I had to pay a tax on my drone in order to get it in. A tax worth 10% of the cost of the drone. She asked me how much my drone cost. I replied with $1,000. She walked me over to the cashier. They swiped my card for $100 and sent me on my way with my drone. By the way, if you're enjoying the content of this video, please consider subscribing for everything and anything travel, where I share my experiences with you, good and bad, and hopefully you learn something and don't make the same mistakes that I did. The second and most recent time I took my drone to Mexico was on a recent trip to Tulum. We again traveled by air and landed in Cancun. Same as the first time, we went through immigration, but different than the last time, there was no bag check. So after going through immigration, where they didn't ask me anything about my bags, I simply walked out of the airport with the drone in my bag. So is the protocol different at different airports? Are they enforcing the rules in certain regions and not enforcing them in other parts? The answer is pretty unclear. Now, I've read through doing some research online that your drone has to be registered before taking it into Mexico. Unfortunately, in order to get it registered, you have to be a Mexican citizen, meaning that if you're not a Mexican citizen, you can't have a drone in Mexico. But I've also read that as a tourist, you are allowed and it is legal for you to bring a drone into Mexico. So I also wanted to add that I had no problems flying my drone in Mexico. There were some private areas that I was visiting that I wanted to fly my drone at, and I simply asked the people working there, and I either got a no, or had to pay a small fee, or got the thumbs up to fly the drone. I also flew the drone in public areas with no issues whatsoever. With that said, I was following basic drone guidelines, staying away from crowded cities and airports, so on and so forth. So folks, I hope you're not more confused after watching this video than you were before. Unfortunately, I know I didn't give you a concrete answer, but the honest truth is, I don't know if there is one. Thank you again for watching, guys. Much appreciated. And again, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Right there. I think it's right there. Yeah. Come on. I'm out. Thanks for watching.